Okay, so shortening application in industry is widely used for cake and cream, bread, biscuits, biscuit and cream, wafers, crackers and donuts. Okay, when we make bread, what we'll do? We do mixing and kneading, isn't it? Okay, so during mixing and kneading, the fat will act as lubricant. At the same time, it will cohere the gluten strand, it will make it shorter, and while you are doing longer kneading, you know, sometimes you really have to knead until you can get an elastic structure. So this is actually to distribute the gluten evenly. Then it will be go for proofing. Since the bread will have yeast, the yeast will have to produce carbon dioxide, and during the proofing the dough will be expand, and after that will be sent for baking. And during baking, what will happen? The bread will be expand more, and once you take out from the oven, if you see, the bread volume will be maintained, and the bread volume mainly maintained because of the fat structure itself. So what the fat will do, it will become a barrier in the air bubbles inside the bread. And if let's say the crystal network is really very good, or whichever shortening that we use there, if the crystals is very good, it can actually create more tiny air bubbles where you can see the crust, the body of the bread will have very tiny air bubbles, as well as it has a very soft texture. Sometimes if you see some of the breads, when you cut, you can have bigger holes. Okay, meaning the fat is not distributed evenly. Okay, this is another sharing how actually creamy happen, how you can get high volume creams. Okay, this basically in my lab, what I do, I just add 500 gram of sugar and 500 gram fat. We just beat it for 35 minutes, and then we measure the specific volume of the cream. Okay, and then we keep it for 2 or 3 days and see whether we can have oiling out or it's collapsed. So what will happen, the sugar that you add in the oil, it will act as a barrier, or it act as a medium to trap more air bubbles in your cream. So when you have more air bubbles, you can get more higher volume cream, and this considered a very good cream where it's very, very stable. So of course, most of the product that we make, if let's say it's very soft, meaning it has a lot of air, and I know that most of the customers pay premium for the air trap inside, not for the products.